Hey guys, it's Alexi. Welcome back to the next part of my reaction to Jordan's Fishers. That is not his name. Welcome back to my reaction to Jordan Fisher's performances, the next set. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, here we go with Jordan's fourth performance, which is a Charleston, which I'm excited about. Always excited to see that. A little less common. Let's take a look here. I like the heist theme. That's fun. Hello. Acrobatics. I'm jealous. I never learned to do so much as a headstand. So multiple flips to get on the dance floors is a little beyond my my comfort level. That's very fun. Not remotely Charleston. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna pause it for a second, just to say that, again, like the styling of this isn't particularly Charleston, but it is cool. I'm really enjoying this very exaggerated feel, very fun choreography. Mm-hmm. Nice. That was very fluid. Was he like a gymnast or something? Yeah. Pause it just for a second to say that he's a little too light in his feet, just again, not quite grounded. But on the other hand, he's also very light on his feet, which is a good thing. That's cool. They're so in sync. What a fun performance. Okay, that was adorable. I enjoyed that. Not a super like Charleston feel, but in other ways, Charleston is meant to be playful. It's meant to be very interpretive and it can get very funky. So this seemed true to the heart of Charleston, even though the styling, they mixed in like some other influences there. Jordan did a great job of kind of, you know, bringing in like selling the personality of the role as well and the kind of embracing the sort of cheerful funkiness. And I really liked that. That was good. So now we are on dance 5 for Jordan Fisher, which is his contemporary dance, which he is dedicating to his grandparents, who are also his adoptive parents. And I just made I'm not going to say the mistake, but I just watched the little blurb beforehand. Very, very, very sweet and emotional. So now I'm in the proper, like, emotionally affected state to watch this performance. So here we go. Let's see it. It's a contemporary, if I didn't say that. I think I did. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Very graceful, very, very fluid. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very beautiful. Just pausing it for a second. I understand from I saw like a comment on one of the things that he has a hip hop background. It makes a lot of sense. So this is going to be much more relatable for him. Well, not much more, but it's going to be somewhat more relatable to him than the more traditional ballroom dancing, which makes sense. But he is just so fluid in this. It's beautiful. The two of them are just very, very in sync. Anyway. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. Very creative, fresh choreography. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Beautiful, wow. Very beautiful and comfortable and confident with the lifts. I'm sure she felt completely secure, looked great. Continuing. Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. Ah, he's crying, make me cry. Anyway, that was a really beautiful dance, guys. Seemed very much in his element, very expressive, great choreography, just a very like fresh contemporary piece, like not being in the a contemporary dancer myself. Sometimes when you watch the sort of just like basic contemporary, to my untrained eye, I'm like kind of like, oh yeah, I've seen that move before, I've seen that move before. Or to my semi-trained eye, I guess. But so it's always really nice and to see something that's just like very fresh, but still feels very much like the dance in question. Same thing again for like the ballroom dances, right? They're moves that I've seen, you know, 1,000 times. And so if that's all they do, you can be like, oh yeah, okay, like, yeah, it's not that it's not nice, but it's a little just like not as fresh. It can be interesting to pull out moves that are fresh that also don't do violence to the character of the dance, which in terms of if you're doing like a show, it doesn't really bother me, right? Because I think it's really cool and it's great and it's fun to just blend all sorts of things together and get something very fresh and interesting. And, you know, I've danced, you know, dance numbers where I switched, you know, I did 3 different dance styles to one song, you know, so it's great to mix the influences. However, because Dancing with the Stars is, to me, something of an educational program as well as just an entertainment program, or at least whether it's intended to be, it performs that function. Because for a lot of people, this is what when I tell them that I teach Ballroom Latin dance, they're like, oh, like Dancing with the Stars. I'm like, yes, like Dancing with the Stars. But, so that's what people think of. So I feel like it's helpful when Dancing with the Stars has performances that do still keep the character of the dance while keeping it very fresh and interesting. And I thought this one did. Okay, here we go with week 5, Jordan's 6th dance. I understand it is Disney night, and that also he is dancing to a version of You're Welcome from Moana that he himself sang. That's a lot of fun, and what a charming song to pick. It has so much attitude, and Foxtrot itself is kind of an unexpectedly sassy dance, right? It's like, it has a pinch of sultry, like, sassiness to it. It has like a little bit of classy attitude. Classitude. Okay, all right, let's see it. Okay. Again, very fun choreography. I will say, pause it just for a second. I know, sorry, we just started it. I will say that if I didn't have the music on, I would have no idea what dances they were doing right now. Like, it's just sort of, it's a little, it looks good, but it's not in any way distinctly Foxtrot yet. We'll see. I liked, sorry to pause it again, I liked that little lilting action that they did, but they went too high. Again, you have rise and fall in the Foxtrot, but again, it's not as quite as extreme as what they demonstrated to look just like a little off. His arm styling is good. He's a very, very confident leader. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can tell that the smooth dances are not as natural to him. You know, so like this last season, you know how Hannah Brown, again, like she's very like with the upper body, very like expressive, but at the beginning of the season, her lower body, she was just like very much up on the toes. I'm seeing the same thing kind of with Jordan here at the moment, which is keeping it like he looks independently good, like as like a dancer, but as a smooth dance, it makes it not look like a smooth dance. Anyway, okay. Body connection's good though. That was fun. I like the hip hop section. If that's somewhat hip hop, somewhat something else. Again, he's very smooth, which is good. They just need to be more grounded. That's it. Okay. However, their pivots were very nice. Nice. That was good. Good shaping. Nice. Yes. Very good. Once again, slick dancer. Like that, you can see the hip hop for sure. I would like them to emphasize the Foxtrot a little more. That was, I would say, minimally Foxtrot. You know, so certainly fun to watch. I've liked a couple of his others more so far. Not like it wasn't well done. There were some things that were particularly cool, like the move where he like spins and then ends up like on one knee. That was a really nice moment. I think what he needs to be careful of is just making sure he grounds before he throws himself into things. Like I saw him, he kind of like tackled some of the turns with like a great deal of enthusiasm, but he wasn't quite grounded in the floor yet, so it was kind of destabilized a little bit. And again, these are the things that take it, it's not that it looks bad, I'm not saying it does. These are the things that keep it from looking like professional grade, because again, he is a very natural dancer with, I'm sure with a little more extended training, and perhaps even by the end of the season, he would be able to do it in a much more like technically accurate way. As it is, he's definitely very confident, good dancer. It's just a matter of the specific ballroom technique. But yeah, very, very fun moments in that for sure. All right, guys, that was it for part 2 of my reaction to Jordan Fisher's dance performances. Ooh, I said it. I said his name correctly that time. It's good. My tongue has been struggling with his name for some reason. Anyway, I hope that was fun. Let me know what you thought was your favorite of that particular set. I'm enjoying these performances, as I've indicated, quite a lot. And I'm looking forward to looking at the rest of them. Right now, I am in the thick of editing footage that I shot a little bit earlier this year for kind of slightly different kind of video. Also dance themed. Keep an eye out for that. Hit the little notification bell to keep apprised. Otherwise, please make sure to like, comment, and if you like it enough, subscribe so that you can see the rest of stuff I come up with. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.